Imagine Berlin realizing the future has arrived early. For the first time, Berlin is defenseless. It would be remembered as the moment the sky betrayed history itself. Berlin, 1943, the heart of Nazi Germany. Factories pulse day and night. Rail lines feed the war machine. Government buildings glow with confidence. Above the city, searchlights sweep the darkness. The war feels distant here. Danger exists, but controlled. Now, imagine something impossible. Not British bombers struggling through flak. Not limited raids, not desperation. Imagine the sky itself changing. Imagine American B-29 super fortresses, high above the reach of German fighters, engines roaring, bomb bays opening. Imagine Berlin realizing the future has arrived early. What if B-29 Superfortress bombers flew over Berlin in 1943? Would the Third Reich survive? Or would World War II break? 2 years ahead of schedule. By 1943, World War II is no longer a blitzkrieg. It is a grinding, industrial nightmare. Germany is still powerful, but cracks are forming. At Stalingrad, the myth of invincibility dies. In North Africa, German forces retreat. In the air, the Allies are testing Germany's limits. But Berlin still stands. The city is more than a capital. It is a symbol. As long as Berlin functions, Germany believes it can endure. British bombers strike by night. American bombers strike by day. But both suffer catastrophic losses. German air defenses are brutal. Flak walls shred formations. Fighters intercept relentlessly. Every mission costs lives. The Allies can hurt Germany, but they cannot cripple it. Yet, Berlin is protected like no other city on Earth. Thousands of anti-aircraft guns, radar coverage, interceptor squadrons. The Luftwaffe still commands fear. American bombers like the B-17 fly bravely, but not invulnerably. They must fly lower. They must accept losses. They must turn back. German industry adapts. Factories disperse. Production moves underground. Damage is repaired faster than expected. Berlin absorbs punishment and survives. Now imagine removing the Luftwaffe's greatest advantage: altitude control. The B-29 is not just another bomber, it is a leap forward. A machine built for a different war. Pressurized crew compartments, remote-controlled gun turrets, massive bomb load. But most importantly, altitude. The B-29 flies higher than German fighters are designed to reach. In real history, it devastates Japan. But in this alternate timeline, American engineers solve its problems early. Production accelerates. Airfields in Britain expand. And suddenly, in late 1943, Berlin faces an enemy it cannot touch. The air raid sirens sound. Berliners expect the usual. British bombers at night. Chaos, flak, survival. But this time is different. The bombers are too high. Searchlights strain and fail. Flak bursts far below the formation. Then the bombs fall. Not scattered. Not rushed. Precise. Relentless. Government districts shatter. Rail hubs vanish. Power grids collapse. Factories burn uncontrollably. German fighters scramble, but cannot climb fast enough. Pilots report the same thing. They're above us. We can't reach them. For the first time, Berlin is defenseless. In the Reich Chancellery, disbelief turns to fury. Adolf Hitler demands answers. How can bombers strike with impunity? How can the capital be exposed? The Luftwaffe has none. Jet fighters are not ready. Missiles are experimental. Fuel shortages worsen. Every raid compounds the damage. Civilian morale collapses. Berlin was supposed to be untouchable. Now it bleeds openly. The real impact is not fear, it is logistics. Rail networks are severed. Factories lose power. Communications fail. Germany's war economy is precision-tuned, and precision systems fail catastrophically when disrupted. Tank production slows, aircraft output drops, spare parts vanish. The Eastern Front feels it first. German units wait for supplies that never arrive. Fuel shortages intensify. Air cover disappears. The Red Army advances faster than expected. The dominoes begin to fall. Germany accelerates desperation projects. Jet fighters, rocket interceptors, wonder weapons. The Messerschmitt. Me-262 enters service earlier, but not in sufficient numbers. Jets require fuel, trained pilots, stable airfields, all of which Berlin no longer provides. The future arrives for Germany, but it arrives alone. The Allies realize something astonishing. Germany is breaking, not slowly, but structurally. Invasion plans accelerate. D-Day may come earlier, or not at all, because Germany is already collapsing. The psychological effect is immense. Occupied Europe senses weakness. Resistance movements grow bolder. Allied commanders push harder. The war no longer feels endless. It feels inevitable. Possibly. But earlier victory carries new risks. A faster collapse could leave power vacuums. Soviet advances may go further west. Post-war Europe could look very different. History doesn't reward shortcuts without consequences. Yet one truth remains. If Berlin falls from the sky in 1943, Germany cannot recover. This story is not about bombers. It is about reach. The B-29 didn't just drop bombs. It erased distance. It removed defenses. It proved a terrifying rule of warfare. The future only loses when it arrives alone. Berlin in 1943 wasn't defeated by bravery or numbers. It was defeated by altitude, systems, and inevitability. And if the future had arrived just 2 years early, World War II wouldn't be remembered as a long struggle. It would be remembered as the moment the sky betrayed history itself. If you enjoy alternate history where one change rewrites the world, battles where systems collapse instead of armies, and moments where history nearly snaps, subscribe to Battle Paradox. Because history isn't fixed, it's fragile.